It's a Turn Tuesday here at PHNX. Welcome into the PHNX Sun Devils show. Coming to you live from Studio K, presented by Circle K. Head to any Circle K Arizona location where you can get any size Polar Pop or Froster for just 79 cents now through September 3rd. I am Anthony Totri, joined on this special edition of the PHNX Sun Devils show by the one, the only Cole Martin himself. We have got a lot to get into with DV1 here. We're going to do that. We got DJ Danielle behind the Mac, making all of the magic happen. Guys, do us a solid. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, drop a 5-star review wherever you get your podcast. We appreciate everybody taking time out of their day. And if you're listening to this on Tuesday, which most of you are, we are 24 hours away from fall camp getting rolling. And that really is going to be the start of Arizona State's season. We're going to get into that. Go. We're going to get into it. Cole, you pumped, man. You're amped.
Come on.
It's exciting times, man. Exciting times. But even more exciting on a personal note for Cole Martin. Cole, we got something special. We're launching a new podcast here with us at PHNX, man.
Man, you know, I'm excited for it. We're about to build something crazy over here, man. Got the Headspace going in. You know, we going into the mind of an athlete, mind of, you know, you can't really see it from, you know, an outside perspective. Yeah. So we're going to go into it and we're going to really, you know, dive into that.
You just recorded your first episode. It was great. It was great. I've seen it. Danielle's seen it. The list is short right now. We've got actually a couple episodes locked and loaded for you, man. For people that are expecting to see it, just kind of what is that first episode about for you?
Well, at first I appreciate it. I mean, but really it's just you're going to see a whole lot of stuff that, or hear a whole lot of stuff that you don't really hear from, you know, regular reporters or stuff like that. You know, you're hearing stuff from, you know, athlete to athlete. It's, man, I'm excited to show y'all, man. It's going to be something that you guys are going to love watching. Something I want to bring you guys along with. Shout out to the youth, man. We're trying to go and, you know, bring the youth in so they have something to go watch and something to go learn from. But it'll be exciting for sure.
Yeah, definitely. If you're familiar with PHNX Sports, we had a podcast last year with former Arizona State tight end Jalen Conyers, now at Texas Tech. Fuck you, Jalen, for transferring. Just had to let you know right now. But yeah, that was something that we did here that I think was a good experience for the player, for Arizona State fans, right? To kind of pull back the curtain and see what's going on with the program, especially heading into year 2 with Kenny Dillingham. I know there's a lot of excitement for people that are just ready to see this program win. Right. Indeed. For you, I feel like being able to be that voice, right? The connection between the team and the fans, I think it's special. And for you, right? Like Dilly talks all the time about the Arizona to ASU like pipeline that you're trying to build, right? Keep kids home. And you're that example. You were a kid that went to high school here, balled out here, was #1 ranked corner in your class. Like, what does it mean for you to be able to have these opportunities back to where it kind of all started?
No, I mean, being from Pasadena, California, coming out to Arizona, it gave me an experience that, you know, was second to none. Like you said, I was one of the best corners in Arizona and one of the best corners in the nation. And it was something that, you know, I wouldn't have gained if I didn't come to Arizona, wouldn't have experience if I didn't come to Arizona. So it was just fun to, you know, get that experience and get that joy of being able to, you know, understand truly like, okay, this is a state that I'm comfortable in, a state that I'm ready to build in, a state that I'm ready to, become one of the best versions of myself in. So, you know, being able to, you know, be in Arizona, meet Coach Dillingham and, you know, meet everything else that is going on and see everything else that's going on. I was super excited for it, and you know, I'm excited for what's to come from it.
Yeah, it's certainly going to be exciting times. And again, for people that are going to see this first episode, highly encourage you tune in, hit the like button, leave a comment, share it. It's going to be exciting stuff, especially with fall camp. with Camp Tontazona coming up. And then the season, man. The season's going to be here before you know it, before the fans know it. Like, what can fans expect from a weekly basis in terms of, like, guess who we having on this show and really what's that going to be about?
Man, it's going to be huge. We got guys like Keith Abney. We haven't seen that one yet. He's coming. Zay Alford, Coach Dillingham, and the list goes on and on and on. We're going to have a lot of guys from ASU, but we're also going to have a lot of guys that, been through the college level and are on to the next step. NFL guys. I'm intending to bring in, I won't name those names yet, but I'm intending to bring in some guys so you guys can really get knowledge of, what's going on. Like I said, it's interview questions that aren't really from interviewers. It's athlete to athlete. So it's, if you were to be next to two athletes having a conversation, you're in that picture with us. So, being able to have those guys, yeah, we're going to create something. We're going to create something big.
It's going to be a lot of fun, man. Look, we're going to continue talking with Cole Martin about Arizona State here in a second. But first, got to tell you a little bit about our friends over at Circle K. Obviously, we are here in Studio K. Shout out our friends and our lovely partners over at Circle K. And they're trying to help you guys save money every single day with their new free membership program called Inner Circle. Okay, not inner square, not inner triangle. It's Inner Circle. Okay, save 25 cents per gallon on your first 5 fill-ups. And then if that's not enough, they're helping you save money every single day. After that, save 3 cents per gallon every day. And Thirst, I'm talking to you right now, okay? Lights off. It's just you and me. You've officially met your match when it comes to Circle K. Enjoy your member-exclusive beverage deal. Inner Circle is going to help you guys get any size Polar Pop or Froster for just 79 cents now through September 3rd at any Arizona location. Find it in the app under Inner Circle and offers. Just remember, join Inner Circle for free by downloading the Circle K app today. Terms and conditions apply. At participating locations, visit CircleK.com for details. I know you love all the snacks that you got right here.
I try something new every time I'm in here, man. It's fire, man.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Look, Circle K is trying to help you save money. And Desert Financial, they are trying to give you money. For more than 84 years, Desert Financial has been Arizona's largest, most trusted local credit union, dedicated to creating exceptional experiences by giving back to the community and providing financial solutions that make lives better. Desert Financial is the official retail banking partner of Arizona State University. And look, they got a ton of stuff to help you out with, okay? You can look to Desert Financial for checking accounts, savings accounts, mortgages, loans, credit cards, investment options, and so much more. They got it all.
Oh my goodness.
They got it all, Cole. And get this. Now is the time to show your ASU team spirit. Open a free checking account online and get $200. They're just giving away money, man.
Oh my god.
They're giving you $200.
Why you guys not
Come on. Plus your choice of 3 Arizona State University Visa debit cards. Go to desertfinancial.com/ASU to get started. I love it. I absolutely love it. Look, Shane Diefenbach, Eric Ruby, they might be out of a job when they get back here. I'm just letting them know. We're rocking and rolling with all of the guests. Cole Martin, again, Arizona State defensive back. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and drop a 5-star review wherever you get your podcast. If you haven't already, what are you doing? Come on, get on it. If you're a Sun Devil fan, hit the like button. If you're a Big 12 fan, hit the like button. Cole, fall camp starts tomorrow. Are you ready, man?
Man, I've been counting down the days, man. I'm ready for it. It's my first camp as an Arizona State Sun Devil, so, I don't know what's necessary to come yet, but I've had a fall camp before, and, I'm ready for it. I'm excited to, see this team fully unfold because, spring ball is kind of the fun, the glitz, the glam, but fall camp is where it gets real hard. It gets treacherous. I mean, you're at the facility all day, all night, and you really live there. It becomes your second home, truly. So, being able to be in that scenario, that situation, I'm excited for it because this team hasn't had that experience yet. We haven't had the low sleep nights, the early mornings. So, it's gonna be something I'm excited for. Something I'm excited to see how everybody, reacts to this culture shock and how different it's going to be, but at the end of the day it's going to be something that people are going to really see the true DNA of Arizona State.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I think you've got in the spring you saw a bunch of the transfers get here, right? You being one of them, Zyrus Fiaseu, Keyshawn Elliott on the defensive side of the ball, and then you look now heading into fall camp, there's even more transfers, right? Malik McClain joining that wide receiver room. Jeff Sims heading in the quarterback room. The list kind of goes on and on. Zach Swanson, who's an Arizona kid coming from Texas now, going to be in the interior of that defensive line. A lot of position battles, I think, going to be going on in the fall more so than the spring, right? It's kind of everybody's time to get their feet wet. And then now you have fall camp tomorrow, and it's like, okay, we got like 30 days. Got 30 days till we got Wyoming. We need to figure out who's starting where. And that's really going to be the tone setter, I feel like, for practices for you guys. Like, just being a guy in that locker room, being in a position room, right? That DB room, the corners, the safeties, where it is probably one of the deepest rooms on the entire roster. Just what is that competition like on the daily? Not even on the field, right? I just feel like you, X, Kamari, like all those guys are just competitive dogs that just love ball.
No, it's huge. I mean, when you have a room full of guys that are always trying to, better themselves and always trying to, compete with each other, it's going to be something that a lot of people haven't seen. A lot of people don't expect, really. Yeah. Like you said, Kamari, Zay, you got Shamari, you got our corner, Javen Robinson, LT, Keith Abney. You got guys that are ready to show what they can do. A lot of position battles, but that's what you want. You want a lot of competition. I mean, one of the biggest things that were needed of improvement was depth. Yeah. And we got that. We got a lot of guys that can go and a lot of guys that are ready to go. So, this camp is really going to bring the best out of guys. And it can bring the worst out of guys. But the way that we are is going to truly show what we can do and truly show, like, this team isn't just for, it's Arizona State and it's the Sun. No, like, we're going to show you what it is, and it's not going to be, something that, I'll leave it there. I'm gonna show you because words that don't do it justice.
Yeah, I mean, look, he could show you guys on the field. I'm gonna tell you, it's ridiculous. We were out at Big 12 Media Day, and we were talking with some of the national people out there, and be like, hey, where did you vote? Arizona State, and a lot of them had them at the tail end, man, being number 16. Which again, I think there's two sides of it. I think people. Like, I try not to judge people too much for not being at the practices, for not, like, truly being there, seeing the changes firsthand. But there's also, like, you just got to look. Like, I feel like you're not looking to see what this team has done. Adding New Mexico State's best defensive players in Mile Rouser and Keyshawn Elliott. You look to, like, Cyrus Fiaseu, who was the team defensive MVP at San Diego State. Like, the list goes on and on. You get Sam Levitt from Michigan State, Alton McCaskill, right? Like, there's some dogs on this team, and I'm telling you right now, I've told you every time we talk about this, there's no shot that these guys finish 16. There is just no way that that's going to happen.
And
man.
It's fine that you guys see it, or other people see it as that. I mean, it's okay. I mean, we don't really acknowledge it. Like I said, I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. So we just see it and we keep on working, put our head down and keep on going.
Yeah, it's all noise. For you heading into fall camp, what specifically do you want to improve on from tomorrow, from the start of, fall camp until kickoff against Wyoming?
Becoming more of a pro. I mean, I feel like the difference between college athletes and NFL athletes is that pro mentality of going at it like, okay, you know what? I got X amount of time to prove this, so these people can see me in the light that I can play for their NFL team.
Yeah.
It's a lot of things that go into being a pro. Your diet, your mental, your grind outside of what you have to do, what you're required to do. So really that's my goal. Just be better every single day. You versus you. I look at it like that. If you try to beat yourself every single day, you're going to be a lot better at the end of the year, end of the month, end of the week.
Yeah. So. And I think, look, again, even for us is different than obviously what you guys are in those meeting rooms. You're in the weight room, you're in the practice, you're in the facilities, and you see it firsthand. For us, it's like, okay, we kind of got to look to what this guy did at this place coming here. And then obviously we've seen some of these guys in spring, but as a team, as a roster, you guys did the one thing that Arizona State hasn't, been in the past, and you got bigger. You got lengthier at really, really important positions up front in the interior of the offensive and defensive line. I think for me, covering Arizona State last season, going on the field, and I remember specifically that was the Oregon game where you go down on the field and you're like, this team looks like the number 6 team in the nation, and this team looks like they're gonna lose to this team, right? It's just point blank, period. There's a size difference, right? And you can, the heart, the fight can be great, and you can want it, but at the end of the day, you got to match that with dudes that fit that pro model, that pro system, and I think that's what Dilly, Arroyo, Brian Ward really, really honed in on trying to get guys that love football and guys that fit that mold of like, hey, you look like you play football.
No, for sure. And I feel like, going back to the Oregon game, me watching film on from the opposite side, watching film on Arizona State versus Oregon. I mean, I'm looking at it like, okay, they got a team, but guys aren't ready to go against us.
Yeah.
And now being on the side of Arizona State, I feel like teams aren't ready to go against us.
Yeah.
And it's something that a lot of people don't realize, as you said, like they haven't been at practice, they can't see it. So I'm excited for it. I mean, we got a lot of guys that have experience in college, and really experience is one of the biggest things that separate teams.
Yeah.
When you have a team that's just truly just seen so much and been through so much individually, it's easy to come together when stuff gets hard. When adversity strikes, it's going to strike in college football. Yeah. It's going to strike. It happens. So when adversity comes and you're calm and composed, yeah, okay, good luck stopping that team.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, I think fall camp, it's going to push the idea of iron sharpens iron, right? You add all these depth pieces, and I think there's a lot of people that from a media perspective, from a fan perspective, or they look at certain position groups, right? They look at that safety room, they look at the running back room, and they're like, well, you got a bunch of guys here that could all play and could all start. They all should start, but like they're not all obviously going to see the field. That's just not going to happen, at least not in that starting role. So it is that idea of like, okay, you have an Xavier Alford, a Shamari, a Kamari, a Montana Warren. Like you've got all of these guys now going up against each other in practice. Like you're going to get the best 2 safeties and they're going to play. And you look in the running back room, you got Scat, you got Alton, you got Raleek, you got all those guys. The best ones are going to play. It's going to be super exciting. And outside of the corner room, right? And I know obviously as a nickel, you work a little bit more with the safeties and Brian Ward, but like what room specifically are you excited to see the competition, and which one do you think is going to be the most competitive competition?
I'm going to always say this, my room, because I'm going to challenge my guys to, go after it, because I'm big on, like you said, iron sharpens iron. I need my guys to push me just as much as I need to push them. So I'm excited for what's to come in there. But our receiver room, actually, I mean, our receiver rooms is really stacked, to be honest. I mean, we have a lot of guys that can all go. Running back's a little bit different. You can do so much of running backs. You can put them at receiver. You could put them right. You could do split backs. Coach Dilly is great on saying, you know what? We got a lot of guys. I'm going to put the best 11 on the field.
Yeah.
No matter how it looks. He's an offensive mastermind. He's going to make it work somehow, some way. So, having a coach like that makes me question how the receivers are going to step up, because we got a great coach in Hines Ward. We got guys that, I mean, shoot, if you look at in the NCAA game, the receiver is like the longest list of guys. We have a lot of guys that can go, and it's something that I'm excited for. I know they're excited for, and shoot, it's going to be something that you're going to see during camp. You're going to see if they step up, if they're ready to take that next step, because they all have experience. They all have played before. They all put up numbers before. Now it's just time to put it all together.
Is there anybody in that wide receiver room that you're like, day one, I want you one-on-one?
I really want all of them, to be honest. I really want all of them. But, I mean, Jordan Tyson, like, Evil Twin. We're both wearing 0 this year. Like, that's Evil Twin. That's my brother. So, he was over there at Colorado, and he balled at Colorado his freshman year. Yeah. Got injured. Didn't play as much as he wanted to last year. Over here, now this year, he got something to prove. You got Malik McClain. He came from Penn State, and he's ready to show the world what he couldn't show at Penn State. You got Jake Smith, Texas. Yeah. Troy O'Meary, Texas. Like, okay, we got some guys, and it's just time for that to all unfold. You seen X, you seen what he could do, and it's really just time for them to let it loose, like go ball out, because they got the talent, they got the energy. They got the coach. Now it's just time for everybody to see what they can do. and it's going to be exciting to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, we're going to get into a snake draft here in a second, but you brought up the NCAA video game, or at least the wide receiver room, right? Like it's all like right here. Load up. You're not in that game. So what's up with that? Are we going to get you in the game? Was it an opt-in situation? Like what happened?
It was really both, actually. I mean, yeah, we can get me in the game. Yeah, we might not. It depends. We got a lot of guys that aren't in the game though, and it's kind of like
yeah, I'm like loading in. I'm playing with like Taylor McDougal. I'm like, who the hell?
You got random names basically. Like you're like, man, who is this? But yeah, we got a couple guys that aren't in the game, but they got random names in place of them.
Yeah.
So it kind of depends on like what the NCAA does, but I don't really sweat it. I mean, at the end of the day, Arizona State's in the game.
Yeah,
like that's something that is big enough. I mean, we've been waiting on this game for 10 years.
Yeah.
So hey, like I'll go to Road to Glory, create myself. It doesn't affect me, but I mean, being in the game, we'll see how it shakes out.
It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun. Again, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We're gonna get into a snake draft. Look, normally we do snake drafts on Wednesdays, but we've made it pretty clear this week is gonna be completely different, right? No Shane, no Eric. We're rocking with guests all week long. We got the start of fall camp. It's going to be exciting. And I'm pretty sure I got smoked in my snake draft yesterday against Kelsey Hall. Definitely go check out that episode if you missed it yesterday, kind of pulling back the curtain on the transfer portal and NIL and that stuff as it relates to D1 athletes. So I feel like I need a little bit of redemption. This is called the last snake draft of the season. We do it every year. We've been doing the last couple of years in the summer, right before the season starts. And tomorrow changes. Tomorrow it changes. So this will be the last snake draft of the season. Let's see if you can get a dub in your season debut. We found out Cole is a sicko for candy. Okay, is a candy connoisseur.
There you go.
Of sorts. So we are going to be snake drafting candy, which I don't know if we've ever snake drafted candy in like the multiple years that we've been doing snake drafts. So I'm excited to see how this goes. You will have the first overall pick. And then in traditional snake draft format, I'll get second and third. You get fourth and fifth. Okay. And we'll just kind of go back and forth between that. So we ready?
Let's do it.
All right. Without further ado, Cole Martin, you are on the clock.
With the first pick in the snake draft, Cole is going to go with Haribo sour gummy worms. All right. Gummy bears.
Gummy bears.
Okay.
They make sour gummy bears?
Ooh, you haven't tried them? Yeah. Candy connoisseur.
I didn't know that. Danielle, have you ever had the sour gummy bears?
I don't know if I've ever had sour gummy bears.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I love sour gummy worms. Probably was my one.
Sour gummy worms.
But bears is a good. Bears is a good pick.
Here we go.
Okay, I'm here for that. I'm gonna keep it with the sour route, and I'm gonna go with the sour gummy worms. I've never had. I love sour candy.
Okay.
I'm with you on that. It's just so damn good. It's so damn good. There is one candy that I can't eat no more, just because I got sick as a kid, and I was like, it's just bad. Can't do like junior mints anymore, man. They're just it's tough. It's tough. Shout out my grandma and grandpa for just letting me have a whole box of that. Then coming home, my stomach was
like, nah.
They dropped me off, dude, at my parents' house. It was tough after that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I went through it. And then back, oh, man, I get the third overall pick here. Where are we going? Okay, I got my sour. Which is a strong player. It's a, great small forward here in the roster. Let's go ahead and let's go. I feel like I got to go the chocolate route here. Oof. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to go with what I like. Give me Airheads, man.
Ooh,
I love Airheads.
I like it.
It's so damn good.
Okay, when you say Airheads, are you talking about the regular, the little...
Yeah, give me the OG.
Okay,
OG Airheads.
Okay,
I saw that they changed them now, though. There's like the little bite-sized ones.
Yeah, the bite-size. Those are good, too.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to go with them. Okay, here we go. So with my choice...
She's like, I'm too good for the Airheads.
We're going to... Since you were bringing up chocolate, we're going to bring up a classic kind of candy.
Okay.
We're going to bring up the Brookside acai chocolate, like dark chocolate acai little bite-sized thing. If you haven't had them, look them up. They're called
I gotta look these up.
Yeah,
man.
let's look them up. Right, Brookside
acai chocolate. Oh damn!
Boom.
Oh, I have seen these.
Fire, man.
They smack.
What? The little blue and white package, man. Brookside acai, whatchamacallit? Brookside acai. What's it called? Like what's
Dark chocolate. It's just Brookside dark chocolate.
Brookside dark chocolate, man. Those things, You don't want to have too many because it's dark chocolate, but like you eat 1, 2,
And they're like fruity flavor. Almost.
3, 4. It's like it's acai. I mean, you guys all been to a acai place where they do the little bowls with the smoothies, and it's just inside chocolate. Oh my goodness.
He really is a connoisseur of candy
I'm a
here.
connoisseur, man.
We're not going with like traditional
no.
candies here.
For
Okay.
sure. Connoisseur for sure.
Then if you're the connoisseur, then I'm the normie here. I'm the normal. It's just we're not gonna be doing all that. Okay. Oh no, it's your pick again.
Oh, it's me again.
Yeah, it's you again. We go back.
Okay. Here we go. So then, boom. You said Airheads. You said sour gummy worms.
Yep. I had to rival your gummy bears.
Okay. I'm gonna go with. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's do the strawberry Sour Patch.
Ooh.
Kids. You know those
that's
little
fire.
like the little things are like this big. Yeah.
Those are good. Those are really, really good.
For sure.
Sour Patch Kids hit, man.
Man, any type of them.
Yeah.
Any form of them.
They got the energy drinks now that like taste like Sour Patch Kids, man.
I haven't had
Those are a problem for me. Those are a problem. Oh yeah, I need to see somebody about my addiction to those. Like ASAP. I was at Big 12 Media Day drinking one, and I was next to Dilly, and Dilly was like, "What are you drinking?"
Yeah,
I'm like, "It's just an energy drink." He's like, "What the hell, man?" I'm like, "I don't know. I'm sorry,
That
man.
sound like Dilly.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry." Okay, where do we want to go from here? Okay. I said that I was done with sour.
Okay,
but I gotta go with the sour straws.
Ooh.
I gotta go with the sour straws. The blue
like
ones specifically are just absolutely. I mean, they're next level. They're next level. Those are the types of candy where like I'll be like going in. I'm like, yeah, I'll have like 2 or 3, and nah, the whole thing is gone. Whole sleeve is gone, like
for sure
on site. Okay, where do we want to go? I got a lot of like sour stuff here. I do feel like I need a chocolate something. There's so many options when it comes to chocolate, and I know my favorite chocolate bar is not gonna reminisce with everybody here. It's not gonna get me votes. I'm gonna go Reese's. I'm gonna go Reese's peanut butter cup. Okay. I like Reese's. Like Reese's peanut butter like ice cream like that. Yeah. That shit smacks. Yeah. That goes real hard. Okay. So yeah, I'll go Reese's.
I like that. You know what? Just because you went chocolate again, I'm gonna go chocolate again.
Okay.
And with the chocolate selection, there's something that's controversial. Actually, no, I'm gonna put it 4. You know what? Just because I like it, I don't really care if you guys like it.
There we go. Let them know.
But it's controversy.
Okay.
Almond Joys.
Wow.
Almond Joys.
You either love them or you hate them.
You love them or you hate them. One or the other. It goes both ways. My girlfriend's pops, he loves them. Me, love them. My boys that I hang out with, hate them. Yeah. They clown me every time I eat them.
Really?
It is what it is. I love them.
Hey, Almond Joys.
Hey,
that's a respectable. It's a respectable chocolate.
Hey, and then 5th.
Yeah, it's your last pick, man. It's your last pick. You're trying to build the dream team here.
I'm gonna go chocolate again. We're gonna go Ferrero Rocher.
Oh, those are good. Those are good. I'm so sorry you gotta try and spell that.
I apologize for that one. I don't know. I think it's like Ferro. Something like that. But
you're right.
Let's go.
Candy connoisseur.
You know those little square things with the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Those are like top 1. I gotta.
Do you have like a favorite one of those? Because I know they come in like dark chocolate, milk chocolate, white chocolate.
I think it's just the milk chocolate one. Yeah, it's just the milk chocolate one with the regular peanuts in it. Okay. Yeah, it's fire though. I'll go with that.
That's a solid way there. For sure. I mean, that's a great value pick here.
I like it.
Oh man, this is tough. This is tough for me. I feel like let's see what my list is at this point, just so I get an idea. Okay, we got the sour gummy worms, we got Airheads, sour straws. Oh, I know. Give me Muddy Buddies.
Oh no.
Muddy Buddies, dude. I love Muddy Buddies. I love Muddy Buddies. Absolutely love them.
Oh no. Dude. I thought you were gonna be like Skittles or something.
Oh, I love Skittles too. I thought
you were gonna go Skittles.
Nah, I gotta go Muddy Buddies. Okay, Muddy Buddies, and that's my personal.
Okay.
That's like I'll be sitting down playing video games, whatever.
Muddy Buddies.
Yeah, I'm on NCAA. Okay. I'm like, where the fuck is Cole Martin in his game? Eat my Muddy Buddies.
Oh, Muddy Buddies. Okay, I gotta try me some Muddy Buddies in here. All right. I like it. I like it.
Every time I'm like done with the bag, I'm like, you know what would have hit even more is if I had like milk and made it like a cereal. like a Muddy Buddy cereal.
Oh, so like dipping it in the milk like some cookies.
You could do that, or you could just put the
Ooh.
whole bag in the thing and just go
goodness.
crazy with it. You could just go
Oh my
crazy with it. Look,
goodness.
so to round out the snake draft, for everybody listening on audio, this is my team. We'll go over Cole's in a second. I got the sour gummy worms. I got Airheads. I got sour straws. I got Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. And I got Muddy Buddies. Cole, the candy connoisseur Martin. That is your new official nickname.
You know,
here.
I had to go different, man. I didn't go the natural route.
What do you got? What you got on your list?
Sour gummy bears as one. Acai dark chocolate, which is from Brookside, if you guys haven't had those before. Number 3, I got Sour Patch Kids. I like the strawberry versions the best. Then you got the Almond Joy. Love them or hate them. Then the Ferrero Rocher.
I love it. I love it. Look, if you want to vote on who you think drafted the best candy, we're going to post this on PHNX_Sun Devils on Twitter. Make sure you go vote. Go follow the account because we're going to have all things Arizona State fall camp when things get started on Wednesday. It's going to be a lot of fun. Again, one last time, for the people in the back that are hard of hearing, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and drop a 5-star review wherever you get your podcast. Again, if you enjoyed the content, subscribe to PHNX Sports. You can follow DJ Danielle at Abracadanielle across social media. Cole, where can everybody follow you on
Here
social,
we go.
man?
We can go Instagram.
Run it back.
Man, Instagram, Cole Martin with 2 E's and 2 N's. You can find that on TikTok as well. On Twitter, you got Cole Martin 21. And YouTube, got 21 Love with the O. You know, you got to hold on to the O and get the slash through it. Yeah, do that one. And you'll find me on, YouTube, man. I've got some videos coming soon. And then, you know, like my guy said, man, podcast coming up soon.
Yeah.
Headspace coming around the corner. Get your popcorn ready.
Yes, sir. Be on the lookout for the first episode of Headspace dropping here on the PHNX Sports YouTube channel. Like, subscribe. You can follow me at Anthony_Totri, guys. And as always, go Devils and peace.
We all silly like the mayor.